show. Well, I think Team Awesome is awesome when you're in a state. Tune in to Team Awesome Make. Yeah.
Jeez. Sorry about that.
It just hit me in the face.
Hardware issues. Are you okay?
I'm
Sorry.
fine, thanks.
I had to make sure. I can sense pain with my palms. That's why I did that. It's not weird.
That's a weird power
Don't
to
make
have.
it weird. You guys are weird. Speaking of weird, hey, Evil Mike here. Who's that? I'm from another dimension. I took over Mike's life. Why? Bored. I had nothing else to do, and I saw you had a reaction channel. And if you know what I'm talking about, it's because I look different than usual. And if you don't, then it means nothing to you, and you don't care. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. We're trying to have fun. Description below has all the links. I'm already mad. No, I'm actually in a good mood because this is an interesting trailer. This is the second trailer for a Mark Wahlberg actioneer flick. This is Mile 22. The first trailer we saw was very bare bones. It was like I hate to say your typical action trailer, but it was great. Like it really got me pumped because I'm like, wow, this is like a throwback to like those old school.
Well, yeah, because there's
action
nothing wrong
movies.
with that.
No, like a bang 'em up, shoot 'em up of good quality. It's like a good steak. You can get your Angus, you can get your grass fed. It's like, dude, I want that.
Because like people talk about like horror movie tropes and like action movie tropes, and there's a formula. Well, one of my favorite things to say: if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So movies in general, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, because things can go very, very wrong when you do that.
If it's a good formula that works, it's great, but it's also how you tell the story. Like A, B, and C is one thing, but like getting from A, B, and C, it's like, you can do a tap dance over, you could do a waltz, whatever, man. Like as long as it's fun and a good story, we'll join it, And
exactly.
God, sometimes you just need a good action movie to come in and just go ka-cha in the face with a fist.
Or the balls.
Whoa. Well, let's see if that happens. And this is, sorry, we've been going on and on about how the first trailer was great. Here it is, trailer 2, Mile 22. Description has all our links below. Check it out. I'm going to hit play now. 3, 2.
Fun.
Father Child 1, we got motorcycles on our ass. I need a new vehicle ASAP. On your left!
Oh!
This is an Overwatch
Malkovich.
operation.
We got Malkovich.
Our team is engaged in a higher form of patriotism.
Oh, so these guys are like the
It's
elite.
not a military operation. The goal is to complete the mission at any cost.
Whoa.
We need a week on a beach.
You're never gonna do something normal until you die. That's what this job is.
I'm not you.
You're pretty close. Besides, this is my beach. Feel the sand between my toes.
Sir, you have a walk-in.
Who is he?
That's my asset. Local special forces.
Oh my.
Send him to medical to see if he's who he says he is.
What is your name?
Lee Nur.
Are you involved in acts of espionage?
Yes. I have information that proves my government is planning an attack on the United States.
Oh
You
no.
have no idea how evil my government is.
Oh man. Whoa. What? Who's this dude?
Put me on a plane to the US and I'll give you everything.
Let's take a drive.
You're going up against this country's elite tactical squads.
Elite, yep.
I need him back right now. No one ever enters a war thinking they will lose. But one side is always wrong. I'm gonna give you some advice. You ready? Stop.
We're on the move.
Good advice.
They miss that plane, we have failed. They miss that plane, they are dead.
Oh.
Child 1, expect company.
Cool.
Whoa. Oh no.
Failure is not an option. If we get him out, we save millions of lives. Requesting hand of God.
Coming down.
Oh man. Wow.
Ah.
August 17th.
This looks violent.
August 17th.
This looks great.
That looks badass. Yeah.
So the guy was
Whoa,
what's
I'm
the word?
amped after that. I wanna go like, I don't know. I wanna go do stuff. Jogging. So, that's my version of being tough. Is I'm gonna go jog.
No,
It's got
so
me amped.
the general concept of this, I feel like, was laid out. It's about, a guy who is special forces. He, what's the word? Defects? Is that it?
Oh, yeah. So if a dude from another country, he's like a special forces. He's like their version of Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, so
he's the other country's Mark Wahlberg.
He's defecting.
Right.
And they have to get him to safety so he doesn't get killed for the information that he knows.
He's being a good dude doing the good thing.
Yeah.
And so we got to get up with him, but he's being tracked down by his crazy government, whom we don't know. And I like the ambiguity of it. Sorry, it's one of those words. Words are hard sometimes.
And there was lots of blood and lots of shooting and lots of violence, and it looks really cool.
You know, this is interesting because it didn't say Red Band on the trailer.
No.
And I'm not angry about it at all. I mean, when you're watching a trailer for something that you know is going to be basically an R-rated action movie, you know what you're getting into. But, there was, blood, and someone said the A word, and I'm like, as sensitive as people are these days, they're kind of letting up in Hollywood a little bit.
Yeah,
they're kind of like, hey, look, man, everything is tense now. Let's try and have fun and relax. And I actually appreciate that. So, you know what? Thank you for kind of saying, screw it. Let people police themselves when it comes to this thing. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like for now, for it to be a Red Band trailer, you have to be showing some really messed up stuff.
Yeah, right.
Really graphic violence, nudity.
Right. Oh my God, you're
cursing
right.
every sentence. It has to be messed up.
You've got such an excellent point, because that's the other side of it. Is our society is so kind of desensitized to a lot of things. Even Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they do messed up stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know why I'm referencing them, but they're pretty tame.
Well, yeah, but also a good example is even the Green Band Deadpool trailers got pretty graphic.
Yes.
Violence wise. So
you're right. But that's the thing. It was almost seamless because with Deadpool what you're getting. So even though there's splashes of CGI blood, which we know it's we know people aren't. It's what? This is a movie?
Humans were harmed in the making of this film.
This is a movie and people really weren't killed? You mean Mark Wahlberg really isn't a spy? Yeah, unfortunately. Wait, actually, we might have to get back to you about that. Mark Wahlberg might actually be a spy. We don't know who he works for. We'll get back to you about Marky. Oh, no. No. Let it go. Let it go, dude.
It go.
He hates it. Let it go. Let it go. Okay. I love the funky butt. Okay, so I guess we should talk about more of the plot. I've been going on and on about the action and how this is action heavy. Let's actually go into they went plot heavy on this one.
Well, not really. They actually went pretty action heavy on this. The plot looks...
Honestly, more plot heavy on this than the first one.
Well,
the first one was hey, this is an action movie with fun and action. This one's it's still that, but there's story too.
Here's the story.
Here's the story with the action. And you're like, oh, okay. And part of me is screw the story. But you need the story. Again, it's the outline. It's how you get from A to B to C in order to have a good time. And the choreography looks cool. It looks really tactical. Obviously, it has to be, but it's it makes sense. And the actor who they have to play the role of the dissenting agent spy dude or whatever. Dissenting.
Yeah,
Kind of. He's great. The performer who his physicality, his I don't know what you call it. When someone is they've got pinpoint accuracy, you can
agility?
Tell they're skilled. They've got technique. That's the word. Technique is the word I was looking for.
Oh, I said agility, but...
Well, agility as well. Clearly, you need the agility, but the technique is really important. I want to see who this guy is in other films if he's been around. I don't know where he came from, but he came out of nowhere. I want to check it out.
And he looks like he's doing at least a handful of his own stunts in this.
Yeah, which is great. More of that. It's
we
awesome.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, audiences like that stuff. And you know what? The artists that do that, if they love doing it and they're having a good time and making a lot of money, awesome. Keep doing it. We need more people to, I don't know, Jackie Chan this biz.
Yep.
But we don't want any more broken ankles.
No.
We don't. Tom Cruise, please stop hurting yourself. You don't have to do it anymore, Tom. We love you, Tom. You don't have to hurt yourself anymore. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just too... I got a big heart.
Oh, boy.
Sorry. Okay, so let's rate this now. It's time to do that.
Yeah.
So we got to do it out of 5 things. I'll let you pick the things. I normally just throw it out there because I don't really care.
I want to say it, but I'm not going to say it. Now
I'm curious what you were going to say.
The Funky Bunches.
I don't want to get yelled at. Mr. Wahlberg would
I
be
got
very upset.
nothing.
Mr. Wahlberg
I
would be very upset if we
got-
did the Funky Bunch system. We can't do the Funky Bunch system. It's Mark Wahlberg. Okay, how about this? Out of Donnie's?
Wally's.
Out of Donnie's?
Out of Donnie's.
Out of
Okay.
Donnie-
Out of Donnie's.
That tickles me. Out of 5 Donnies, Donnie Wahlbergs, what do you give mom? 22. Sorry. Out of 5 Donnies.
Honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the trigger on this one.
Ooh.
Pun intended.
Hey.
I
Another-
see
a
what I did
callback.
there.
A callback.
I'm gonna say 5. It's an
5
action movie. It's
Donnies.
hard to mess up an action movie, and it's
Basing
Mark
it-
Wahlberg. It's just all the right things.
I could easily see this in theaters or at home, and I would like to see it both ways.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, obviously, if it's a really fun action movie that in theaters is a lot of fun, that's
Yes.
great. But then the rewatchability is like, oh, I remember how awesome that movie was.
Yeah, it's like being able
Yeah.
to watch Die Hard all the time.
Right.
Like,
That's the thing. Like that's what it reminded me of to a degree. Not
Mhm.
necessarily Die Hard itself, but the idea that this is an action movie and we're focusing heavy on the fun, on
Yeah.
the fun action spectacle thing, which
Mhm.
is what you want. And
Yeah.
to compete with other movies now, which is like really CGI heavy, there's high concept sci-fi. This is sort of like a back to basics, like meat and potatoes. Like, okay, here we go. Like, let's just
stick with some good old blood packs and pyrotechnics.
run
like,
and gun, whatever.
yeah.
Mark Wahlberg kicking ass. And other people too. What's her name? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's what I was thinking of,
Yeah.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because the ladies
I
in
saw
it.
her name, but I don't remember who she is.
Colby Smolders. Colby
What?
Smolders.
Are you gonna rate this?
Yeah. 5. 5
5?
Donnies.
Yay!
5 Donnie Wahlbergs out of a potential 5. It's full Donnie Wahlberg on this one, man. Yeah, I'm going ham on this Donnie Wahlberg. Sorry, on this one.
Whoa. That got weird.
That did get weird. Anyway, so yeah, 5 out of 5 for both of us. I think it's going to be good times, and I'm looking forward to it either way. By the way, the description has our links below.
Yep.
Click it, stick it if you want. No pressure.
You done?
Donnie Wahlberg was in The Sixth Sense.
I know.
He was in the very beginning of The Sixth Sense.
Yep.
I didn't know that was Donnie Wahlberg.
I didn't
Someone
know that.
told me like years later, like, you know, it's like Mark Wahlberg's interview. No, it's my brother Donnie, right? My brother Donnie was in. Like, what? In The Sixth. Yeah, he did that. He was the guy that died at the beginning.
Oh boy.
Say howdy, motherfucker. Oh, okay. Sorry, we're gonna piss off the Wahlbergs. I don't want to do that. They're very powerful.
This has been Team Awesome. Team Awesome. What a fun experience. Well, you know we do it to the soul right. Awesome. Here at Team Awesome Inc. Wink, wink. Shut up. Yeah.